Hey, my sugar bears, welcome back to my channel, Bougie AF. It's your host, Jay Nicole. It's where I say stay bougie on them. It's me feeding you feminism for the soul. It's my soul food offering. It's where I apply pressure to issues by being critical and logical. Now, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now, let's get to the commentary where I can guarantee you I will be doing too much because that's just me. And like Sheree said, who's gonna check me, boo?
Hey y'all, you're tuned in to the Bougie AF channel. It's your girl Jay Nicole, where I say stay bougie on them, and I'm serving you feminism for the soul. Don't forget to check me out on them people's Instagram at OG_bougie AF. Also on them people's Twitter at I'm_bougie_AF. Also on them people's TikTok at She Bougie AF. So listen, I am coming to you with a story about one of my least favorite people to ever talk about, and one of those people is most definitely Akademiks. I just think that Akademiks is like just a horrible person to be completely honest. I think he represents like everything that is wrong with today's like kind of culture of people just like doing whatever to be successful, right? And for a lot of people, success is just like money equals success for a lot of people, and they feel like that they've reached a certain stature because they have a whole lot of money. And I just think that like if you really think this at this point in life, and Ak is in his 30s, this is not a young man, as you know, uncouth, and as you know, he don't dress well, and he looks like he's in his early 20s, going to college and stuff still, and just slumming it and stuff, trying to make it. He's not, right? He's just a grown ass man, but this grown ass man continues to show up in society with disrespecting a lot of people, and a lot of people unwarrantedly. And this time he's in the, you know, he made the blogs for disrespecting SZA. He's made the blogs for disrespecting Erykah Badu, right? And I think for me, like I was in this other clubhouse room, and before we get into it, I was in this other clubhouse room, and it was this woman, and she was just talking about her experience and what she's gone through on actually Clubhouse, and feeling bullied, and you know, a particular guy. And Clubhouse is really set up where just a lot of just not that really bright men are call themselves leaders because they get a lot of numbers in their rooms. And for me, a lot of times the mods be lacking in actually being smart, to be completely honest with you. I can't say it any other way because I am quick to say just being a dumbass. I also don't think mods, I don't want to put the pressure on anybody to feel like they need to know everything, but I think when you put yourself in certain positions or you try to speak on things that you don't have a full grasp of understanding for, then you do take the responsibility for how something may come across, right? If we're talking about slavery, if we're talking about Jewish people, and you don't know too much about either one, and you don't know how to direct conversations, you don't know how to challenge the things that people are saying when they come on stage, then you do quite a bit of disservice to overall topics, right? Like somebody's going to leave that room misinformed because you don't have the ability, or you haven't surrounded yourself with people who have the ability to check that type of misinformation. Instead, it's more of a popularity contest. It's more or less like you're on stage if you can get a lot of numbers. You're on stage if your ass is filling up the little PTR circle, or if your breast is all in the PTR circle, as a way to, you know, make other men feel like this is where you want to be. I got the bad bitches on stages with me. So it's not about the scholarship. You're not in it for the right reasons. You're not in it for trying to have any type of impact on any type of community or any type of teaching, right? So for me, it's a little aggravating. I stay out of a lot of those rooms because of that. Even last week when I had that incident with the, you know, and I did that video about George Soros, I had not been going into that room for like weeks. And before that, months, right? Because I know that it comes with a lot of trolling. I know it's not real serious people. I know that some of the mods just want to see people crash out, or just wants to troll, or don't take anything serious, wants to see action, or women arguing with each other, right? And I literally do stay out the company of men who get a kick or enjoy seeing women go after each other, like in, you know, in that conflict type of way. That same person whose room I did that George Soros um, video on last week, my first experience with him, I remember saying to him, we were on in a room. I don't even know the topic, but all I know is that I was the only female on this stage speaking. All the other females were quiet. And then all of a sudden he asks me a question. And he says, well, I know such and such, because this is how you know they be on some bullshit, like they've been back channel, doesn't agree with you. She should come off her mic and tell you. Nigga, I'm really who I say I am, like, for real. That's why a lot of people, like, they may think a lot of things. They may say and feel confident and privately about talking about me or saying how they feel, but in real fucking life, there's some things I've just never experienced. So I say, well, whoa. I said, that's fine if there is somebody, or I forget the lady's name, because like I said, it wasn't that deep. It's not that deep. When I bring you guys bring you guys my experiences from different apps and stuff like that, I'm not saying it because I'm internalizing it. I'm saying it because it's fucking content. It's something to talk about, and I find it interesting. No deeper than that. Nobody's upset. Nobody's crying. Nobody is like, you know what I mean? In their feelings behind any of this shit on Clubhouse, right? So I say before the young woman gets off the mic, I was like, whoa. I said, if someone has something to say, they can come off their mic and do that. And speak their mind. I have no problem with it. But I said, I'm going to let you know that I think it is, I'm trying to think of the word I said. I think it's really extremely corny. I think I might have said corny. Yeah, I think I might have said corny. So I think it's really extremely corny that they wouldn't just come off their mic and speak. Instead, you're like prompting them to come off their mic so we can have like a situation. I have no tolerance for those type of men. Like those type of men, I think you're weird. Like I like that. That's bitch made shit, right? And there's another lawyer guy, and I told this story like a couple years ago now that I think of it, where I talked about the fact that like, no, you don't get to like try to set me up to go back and forth with other females because you bringing up their names and all types of, that's setup shit. That's some project ass shit to me. And that's how I look at that type of shit, that type of behavior, right? Where you coming around dropping names so you can see what a nigga gotta say, and then to find out that same person like records, you without your permission records, you speaking in their room. That's foul. That's foul ass behavior. There's no way to get around that, and I'm not even going to defend that. With that being said, I don't like men who seem to act in a way that is just not, it's not manly. And DJ Akademiks is most definitely one of those bitch ass men, right, in today's society. Just clearly just one of these bitch ass men. But I was in this Clubhouse room, and this girl was having a problem with the nigga, and he was harassing her. She's a little chubby, but she's really confident like me. Got her really comfortable in her skin. Don't mind speaking her mind. If it's her against 10 people, she's willing to stand on what she stand on, real solid, like that type of way. This is what I'm gathering. Like I said, niggas can tell me anything every day, all day. She was like, I be in this room with this particular person. I be having a difference of opinion, and she's not Black American, and that is extremely important, right? And she's dealing with a whole bunch of Black American men. And I said to her, you probably are having this. Well, I'm sorry. I'm not going to say that part yet. But she was talking about how he would make fun of her, and she didn't find it funny. And she said that when she's around him, she would text him or, back channel him, was like, hey, yo, can you let up off me? I'm not, I don't want to do that. Like, I'm not into that. And, sometimes some of these men, or some people, you ever meet people who think that them joking on you is something that y'all just do with each other, like that, they create that, like that back and forth banter relationship with you, and you only participate because you ain't gonna just let somebody say anything, but it's not something that you enjoy. Like, it's not like we don't have a thing, right? We have something that you do, and I respond, and I'm not feeling it, and I try to be an adult and back channel you and tell you leave me the fuck alone, but you keep on trying me publicly to make me look like as if though I'm food, and you can just, joke up on me, and the joke's on me and everybody's entertained. That's never going down. Like, that's just not a thing. So she had been handling it privately, and it's just one day she decided to go off. and let him know, like, no, like, and she was saying the entire time before going off and putting him in his place, she was concerned about being the angry black woman, you know, not want to be labeled that, not want to be labeled a woman that hates men, right? Because she's going off and, you know, bringing that masculine energy, quote unquote, you know what I mean? They love to say that, even though their damn mamas have that same exact masculine energy, but whatever. So she was worried about how something comes across. And let me tell you, I remember I go on stage and the person who she's talking about, I've been in their rooms before. I promise you, I seen a topic probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago that they posted, and I liked it, and I went in there, and I knew for sure because of how the men act in there. It's very macho. It's bad toxic masculinity. It's very aggressive. It's a lot of men telling you why this is why you single, you don't listen. And it's a lot of that going on in the room. For me, I can only stomach about a half an hour of that bullshit, to be completely honest with you. So for me, it's like, I'm not surprised that she's having this experience. When we first got on the app about 2 years ago, this person had a lot of situations, a lot of accusations were being made, a lot of people who were calling him out for how he handles women. I look at any woman that actually go in his space as a little weird, to be completely honest, but I do know that there are some women that are comfortable with letting men disrespect and treat other women a certain type of way because it's not them being treated that way. And then all of a sudden, when the tables turn and it's them, they're all of a sudden a victim that wants to hold room. And now it's women, you know, women need to support other women, right? But I don't need to go have an experience with a toxic motherfucker to know that that's how they are, right? I personally can't sit around that for too long, right? And our community is so made up on mind your business. It ain't got nothing to do with you, blah, 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 blah. And that's cool. That is so cool. But when shit happens to you, I just want you to have that same energy of, like, niggas need to mind their business. And you need to be a big girl and, you know, deal with your feelings of how you feel behind that situation. Because when other women are going through those same things, y'all tell them they're doing too much. Y'all don't want to believe them. But you want somebody to believe your ass when something happens to you. And I'm not talking about this young lady because, like I said, that was my first time ever talking to her. But I'm just talking about in general. I repeatedly see this, right? I repeatedly see this when women get hit. But when their homeboy is the one hitting on her, their BFFs for life is hitting on females. Oh, what you do to him that make him do that? You know how he is. And I'm talking about in real life seeing this shit. Like in real life seeing women get violated, get their hands put on. Femicide is up. We just had a man who killed his 4 sons' mother, his wife. And y'all act like it's not going down out there. That shit with Meg Thee Stallion being shot, I know somebody in real fucking life that happened to. And the hood made her feel as though you can't snitch. What the fuck you mean? This nigga try to take me out this world. What do you mean I can't snitch? What the fuck is... Are we smoking crack out here now? You have women so concerned about trying to stay in this mode of femininity that they will psych themselves out and question whether or not they should show up for themselves and defend themselves and put a nigga in their place because they don't want to be labeled the angry black woman. And I say that because Akademiks represents these same type of disgusting ass type of men. The manosphere type of men. The things you've seen him do in terms of like after Meg Thee Stallion got shot with Tory Lanez and create this false narrative around this woman. Talking about all the men she slept with as if though that had any fucking thing to do with her being shot at. But still everybody sat back and let this happen. Nobody called him out like what the fuck that got to do with anything? It had nothing to do with nothing, and everybody was okay with it. So now we're here. Well, let me finish that story. I tell this young lady in this room, I said, I'm confused. I said, I've been in his rooms before. I can only take it for a half an hour. I said, why would you continue to go around him? Did you not think that She was like, well, I was back chanting him, and I just thought that he would just get the picture and leave me alone, and blah 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 blah. And it's sad that I gotta turn up on a nigga and get really foul and disrespectful for you to get the fuck off me, because you haven't been socialized, and I'm communicating with you in the right way, talking as if I'm her. I'm communicating with you in the right way by back channeling you and letting you know not too much on me, but you can't take that you can't take that level of discourse, right? You can't take that sign to just leave me alone. It's not till I'm showing out in front of everybody and you get your little feelings hurt and you feel a little fucking embarrassed and you feel emasculated. Now all of a sudden I'm doing too much. Right? All of a sudden, there's no way of getting around of being able that if you can't see that DJ Akademiks is socially awkward, if you can't see that bullshit, you're crazy. If you can't see he has no swag, no cool, probably really don't know how to talk to women, right? And at this point in the game, with women that are talking to him, it's about the money and the perks or whatever. He's not attractive. It's alleged that he just got exposed a couple months ago for allegedly having herpes and all types of shit. Yeah, my nigga. Because Erykah Badu is a much better woman than I am. She joked around with you because I would never fucking play with you. I would never fucking play with you. She's much better than me. You're a disrespectful ass bitch. Your feelings was hurt because of 5 years ago in an interview she told you look like the mouse from Tom and Jerry. And 5 years later you getting drunk and you going off and talking about her baby daddies and she's ran through and you got the herpaderp, my nigga. I know nigga ever talking to me. Nigga, your dick burns. What is you talking about? You gotta lead with your money. Do you really think that bitches are getting with you because of how you look and your personality and what you bring to the table outside of money? Bitch will ride your dick with her eyes closed. What is you talking about? You piece of shit. You act like that woman don't got grown ass kids out here that gotta listen to you speak about their mama like that. I can't even, I can't even play with you all the shit that he was saying because it was so infuriating that this man is sitting up here acting like he's hurt. But what it sounds like to me, I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I think what it sounds like to me, I think he had his show with Joe Budden. I think what was going over his head was that the industry was never going to fuck with him on a level where he could grow bigger than that moment, right? They actually look at him as a clown because of how he's created his following, right? Everybody knows that he created it off of sensationalizing and glamorizing Chirac and what was going on in Chicago in terms of the violence in the drill scene, right? So a lot of people don't respect him. And that really does matter. And these kids are losing sight of that because they just see his money, but don't realize you see somebody who's stuck in this position because of how he went about it. And so to tell us now all of a sudden that you don't even know her music like that, well, nigga, I don't want to hear what you got to say about music if you don't know who Miss Erykah Badu is. Respectfully. I ain't old, and I can tell you about Luther. I can tell you about Lou Rawls. I can tell you about B.B. King. I can tell you about Gladys Knight. I can tell you about Patti LaBelle. I can tell you about those who came and made an impact and showed the fuck out in music, right? But when you respect, yeah, that's what it's about. Because when you respect a community, a Black American community, our history, then you honor and you know what that is. You don't respect Black Americans. And there's plenty of occasions from thought crimes talking about how you repeatedly have disrespected Black Americans in our culture, but have monetized off of it. We don't respect you. You will forever be on fucking YouTube. We don't respect you. And so, which I think you have forgotten about who makes up the majority when it comes to Black people in America. And we see you for who the fuck you are. You're a bitch. Yeah. And I'm not someone who is really big on Erykah Badu, but what you did was disrespectful. Me and all three of my fucking baby daddies who still fucking love me would have to see you. For real. Fucking for real, though. Fucking for real. Fucking for real. We would all have to see you. You talk about the degeneracy within the black community and all this other stuff as if though what? You really want me to talk about Jamaica? You want me to talk about that? You flee your island, you come here and you act real biggish? Because I am someone who's quite versed in understanding about like what's really going on in Jamaica. I'm quite aware. I can talk about that shit. Y'all, this one really pissed me off. Because, like I said, there's these men who want to walk around and treat women any type of way and think that's okay. You bucking up at a woman. You bucking up at a woman. And you really just feel some sort of way because Tory Lanez just got locked up, and everything that everyone was saying in towards of the fact that you lie, that you've been lying. You know you're on the take probably. You said Tory can't buy you, but nigga could put some more money in your pocket. Mike can't buy you out, but he can buy something. So he did it. He did this live where he got really drunk. And he's been known to always be saying a lot of different shit. Back in the day, I think it was something with what's his name? John Legend's wife. He got in trouble for saying comments about her. Recently, on top of this, with Erykah Badu, he made some comments about SZA, talking about she's actually fat. She's the same size of him. So now you're comparing yourself to bitches. Like, I guess, I mean, it makes sense. One bitch compared to another bitch, right? Yeah, I guess it makes sense. It makes sense why you would compare yourself to her. All right, so I'm going to stop talking and get into this video. But was there anything else I want to say about that Clubhouse story? Long story short, what I wanted to say about that, women are always concerned about like how they are perceived when they have to show up and when they're dealing with men like Akademiks. And I've had my experience of dealing with disrespectful ass men like Akademiks who don't know how to socialize, that don't know how to interact with women, and just in society in general, right? And they struggle with that. Like everything is emasculating. I think, more or less being on Clubhouse, which we were talking about with this young lady, a lot of these men feel some sort of way if you're just smarter than them, right? I find that a lot of women in these spaces dumb themselves down. They don't correct them. Maybe they do in the back channel, but I don't understand why you have to do that. But to make them feel comfortable. And if you are one of those women who are on stage and you're winning an argument or you're showing up stronger than them in the points that you're making, they feel emasculated. I don't know what that's about. I know it's mental health though. I know it's you're not well. You're not a well-adjusted person. Because that shouldn't tear out your manhood. If someone isn't calling you stupid and all this other stuff, but just feeling less intelligent, feeling more like a student than a teacher in moments because someone is just stronger than you are, there's nothing wrong with that. That shouldn't make you feel lesser than a man, because it really shouldn't. But I think when you come from certain types of environments, or you haven't been, for me growing up in school, and I remember saying to this girl, I said, I'm from the suburbs. I said, I went to school with a lot of black men, men that I respect, men that are, who are accomplishing things in life. And we sat in classrooms and we debated, we went back and forth, right? And it was nobody was made to feel lesser than a man. But if I made a point, I made a point, and I got that, right? Nobody wanted to fight. Nobody couldn't take it. You know what I mean? And so to see that there's a lot of black men, it's like, where did you go to school? Like, why you feel some sort of way? Is it because you want to be something that you're not, would be more than you are? Or that you've bought into being this, like, leader because of a green badge on an app? So you see yourself as somebody, I'm a leader. People respect me. That don't do nothing. That don't do nothing to me, for me. Just that don't make me not want to challenge what's being said because you got a whole bunch of sheep following you. If you're wrong, you're wrong. More sad that these people that tend to follow you and see some type of leadership quality don't know or can't tell you that you're wrong. That's sad for them too. That there are people who are willing to go along, let misinformation go out for the sake of holding somebody up and they're wrong. All right, I'm going to go ahead and let Mysonne talk. That's all I got, y'all, right now. But I'll probably be mad at the end of this and come and give him some more. Because like I said, this is one of my least favorite people. I really try not to talk about this bitch-ass nigga. I don't respect him. Like I said, there's times that I've been wanting to make videos about him, and I haven't because I don't want to be cursing as much as I feel like I'm cursing in this video. But I do not like men like this. They are too sassy, they're just not men. They're just not men. That's all I can say. They're just not a man. All right, here we go. And one more thing. I'll wait till the end. Go ahead.
You got people that love her. Why? Would they be wrong if they catch Akademiks somewhere and take his motherfucking whole head off? Knock his head clean off his shoulders? Right? They wouldn't be wrong. If just a fan that love her catch him somewhere, he think he's sneaking, they take his whole foot. Would a nigga be wrong for that? But that's not even the vibration we on. So in order for us to not even give that shit thing, we got to get rid of niggas like this. Like for real, these niggas shouldn't even be allowed. I don't even understand how but you know what it is? We in a different space. Niggas don't care. He got money though, he got a platform. I don't know how men of any good character could sit on that platform with DJ Akademiks and just listen to him and allow him to utilize them for some type of clout. I don't know. I don't even know. I be lost sometimes. I be like, damn, niggas don't got it ain't no character no more. Niggas ain't got no integrity, no ethics, nothing. This is like anybody just like you just gonna lend your voice, your everything to niggas that's nowhere near worth it? Like nothing? They don't even gotta be of any kind of standard. Like I can't even look at a nigga like that and say, I don't give a fuck how many views I'm gonna get. People will tell me all the time, you just go to your academic. I don't want no views that come with academics. You know how many views I would get if me and Akademiks sat and had a conversation? I don't want nothing to do with no views that come with academics. Most of these niggas that talk about me, if I wanted views, niggas from you clout shit, if I wanted clout, these niggas would love to get on their platforms and have content with me and them going back and forth. I would never lend my likeness and my level of integrity and respect that I got from
I know that's
that
right.
I lived, that I earned outside in real life to a nigga like that. Never. I would never lend my authenticity. I would never lend the niggas because ultimately what happens is lend my authenticity and the niggas who respect me to a bottom feeder like that.
Facts.
Why? Why would I want to lend anything that I've earned to a nigga that I wouldn't even talk to? About what? Like when are we going to start having more respect for ourselves, not to even allow these niggas to even come in contact with us? Just think about it. These niggas is bottom feeders. That's what they are. They bottom feeders. They concentrate on the lowest shit in the culture. The lowest shit that you could possibly think of in the culture. These niggas come and they take it the lowest shit. Oh, you was fighting with this one and you shot this one and you did this. Nothing that's going to elevate a nigga, that's going to put him in a position to where he's safe, his family is good. They want to focus on the most negative and idiotic shit of this culture. Bottom feeders. Why would a man of any moral fiber, right? Just a moral, any moral fiber, lend his voice
Facts.
and his integrity to a coward? Answer that.
And I totally agree with him. Like, why? And this led me to, of course, they went and got Joe Budden because Joe Budden did the show that totally, I guess, offended, academics. They were co-hosts on the Daily, I think it's a Daily Struggle or something like that on Complex, and they asked Joe Budden what he thought about it, and he said he didn't have any opinion about it, that he is not in charge of Akademiks. Akademiks is a grown man who's responsible for himself. And even I was disappointed in that. And that's not to say that what he said is not true. You're not responsible for Akademiks. Akademiks is a grown man. I just wonder, where was that reservation of speaking up for Tory Lanez? Or you didn't speak up for Tory Lanez, but you made sure to dog Meg Thee Stallion. Right? Why you didn't have that type of reserve of shutting your mouth in that situation? But when it comes to a woman being disrespected by another man, it mum's the word. Who's clearly wrong. Mum's the word. You've seen the video. It shouldn't have hit him. He shouldn't have been that bothered. But you have nothing to say about that. And I think you have nothing to say about that because you operate on that level that Akademiks operates on, right? We clearly seen what you did with Queens of Cocktail with Vivica Fox and Claudia Jordan, and how you responded to that, and how the way you spoke about those women, right? Ages, you know what I mean? You made references to them being past basically their prime. It basically is what you're saying, as if though you pull a better quality of women. And I think that's really weird that you think it's because you date Spanish girls, right, who are using you because of you having money, my nigga. Let's be completely honest, right? Who use you, right? That you think you date A1 grade A quality women, and you don't. You just don't. Sorry. You just don't. You just don't. But you'll be quiet. You'll say nothing. Right? And I'm somebody who, historically, big Joe Budden fan. Now, you couldn't tell me shit about Joe Budden podcast. I listened to that shit. Used to listen to that shit almost every day back in the day. Probably about 2 or 3 years ago. Right? Around the time when Rory and Mal was still on the show. It's probably the last time I really actually listened to it, because I realized that he was being fake as fuck and saying whatever he needed to say to build his audience, right? He didn't stand on, he don't stand on principle. He don't stand on what he says he's about. And when it comes to Rory and Mal, that's a great example of that for me, and I'm going to say it again. Rory and Mal should have a percentage of the Joe Budden podcast. Point blank. I'm not saying a large percentage, but they should have a percentage. Someone who built their podcast and their brand off of making sure that creators are treated adequately, and they are paid properly, and for you to turn around and do the same thing that you say that these record labels do, disgusting. And you can't even talk about creators anymore. You don't even talk that same shit anymore, because when you get down to it, you didn't honor the people who were with you on your glow up, right? So you know better than anybody else. You know better than the Diddy, right? You know better than people who were putting people in bad contracts, to be completely honest. Know better than those people. But yeah, I wanted to do this video about Akademiks and a little bit more. Let's see. Who do we want to see? We can look at how Erykah Badu responded, because I still think she gave a classy response. And for me, I think the last part that I want to say about that room I was in on Clubhouse was that I don't look for classy from me. Don't look from classy for me. Disrespect gets you disrespect. I think it's so weird to me that people will know that they are operating in being disrespectful, and then have a nerve to have an expectation of what that response would look like, is crazy to me. It's crazy to me.
And about Erykah Badu earlier this week while reacting to the news that Tory Lanez had been sentenced to 10 years in prison for the July 2020 shooting of Megan Thee Stallion. Triggered by a comment from an Instagram user imploring Badu to work your magic against Akademiks, who had been accused of leaking information from Tory's camp during the high-profile case, the media personality called Badu an old-ass hoe who has been ran through by several rappers.
Here's another thing. Somebody said Erykah Badu working magic. Erykah Badu, let me tell you this. You keep my name out your mouth too. I see you mention, listen, that whole little everyday struggle shit, that was another era, my nigga. I'm down to violate all you niggas these days. Fuck what y'all got going on. You don't mention my name, please. I'm gonna tell you off rip. I don't fuck with you neither. Just I never fuck with Erykah Badu after she came on my show and she was trying to be funny. Bitch, I don't fuck with you after that. Nigga, what's up now? What we finna do? Bitch, you an old asshole just keep getting fucked by all these young niggas. What's poppin'? What we finna do? I ain't fuck with none of y'all niggas. Still. How many rappers done ran through you, nigga? None of you. Stop playing, nigga. How many young rappers you chase, nigga, trying to fuck them too? Stop playing, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? I'm not playing with none of y'all.
Akademiks' bitterness towards Erykah Badu stems from a 2017 episode of Everyday Struggle, his former show with Joe Budden and Nadeska Alexis, during which she likened him to the cartoon mouse.
This nigga with his fire nut that he got going on got the fucking nerve, y'all. He got fire nut. And he really out here talking about this woman because she got 3 baby daddies. Fire nut. Niggas think they can't be ran through. Niggas really think they a prize. This isn't even a video where he telling the bitch that he's the prize. This is a bitch. This is a whole bitch. This is a whole bitch. And I'm going to bring up the video. I didn't think I was going to do all this. I'm going to bring up the video about him getting exposed, about him having that herp or derp, allegedly. Medicine bottle, girlfriend took a picture of that shit and all that. Talked about his funky ass. Yeah, I'm going to bring all of that up. Oh, nasty ass.
From Tom and Jerry.
You know who you look like? You look like Jerry, the mouse from Tom and Jerry.
Hold up.
Erykah Badu issued a simple yet brutal response on Wednesday, August 9th, sharing a picture of her Badu pussy incense featuring Jerry the Mouse on the front of the box. A closer inspection reveals that the mouse is wearing a gold chain that reads Livingston, which is Akademiks' forename. Badu pussy just went live, limited supply. She captioned the photo. Badu's response was more than just a joke, as the limited edition incense, dubbed Biggest Pussy Energy, was actually available to buy on her website. In honor of the biggest pussy in our culture, we're introducing this limited edition premium incense, cause he deserves it. Her stunt went down a storm as the incense, 1,000 boxes of which were made available, sold out in mere hours. Y'all quick! Sold out 1,000 boxes, Erykah wrote in a follow-up post. Prior to unveiling the incense, Erykah Badu addressed Akademiks' comments in an Instagram video, making light of the fact that her years-old Tom and Jerry joke had triggered his deep-rooted trauma.
I learned something super valuable today, fam. You have to really be careful what you think and what you say out here, you know. I learned today that something I said 5 years ago, and just when we all laughed, actually triggered someone's really deep-rooted trauma. They kept it bottled up for a while and it hurt them so bad. Had them out in these streets acting real pussy.
All right, so that was her response, and it's so funny because she's talking about, she learned in, that something she said in jest triggered, triggered somebody trigger somebody. Let me tell you something. If I think we sitting around, we having a good time, we all laughing and all this other stuff, there's just no way. Check me in the moment. Space and time and opportunity if you felt some sort of way, because there's no way she thinks she did something wrong to you and you didn't communicate that you felt some sort of way. You're mad because you're sitting back and you're looking at how, or you feel some sort of way and you feel like folks don't really fuck with you all like that, and you're looking at this interview as a sign that you overlooked. So you felt like, oh, I let her get that off on me, I didn't realize I was the butt of the joke, and so now you sitting back feeling some sort of way. If we laughed and it was nothing and we walked away and I know I wasn't maliciously trying to tear you down or I wasn't trying to get at you, nigga, yeah, now it's something. Now I feel disrespected. But let's get to DJ Akademiks and his herper derp. Yeah, we're gonna add that in there because ain't no way we just gonna got exposed by his girlfriend, best friend, try to set the nigga up and get his house robbed and all types of shit. Yeah, he out here living foul. DJ Akademiks is supposed to ask girlfriend in sharp. I don't want too long of a video. But y'all see in this video right here, let me see if I can make it a little bigger so y'all can see that there's a picture of the doxycycline with his name on it. So, oh, we know what that treats. Okay. There's a picture of the doxycycline with his name on it and stuff like that. I'm trying to figure out who video do I want to. All right, let's see. Who we want to go to? Who do we want to go to? Okay, this one has pictures too, so we're gonna go here. Marcus Works Media. Let's see what he got.
What a motherfucking day, I bet, huh? Oh, wee. I gotta know, man, what's really going on around here, man. Who need to call Dago now? Because your herpy having ass can't call me, nigga, at all. I need to know. Akademiks, what bitch did you have over there playing Booty Bandit with you? Bro, I gotta know this one, homie. What the hell really going on around here, dog?
All right, so let's dig into it. So we got DJ Akademiks. Allegations are flooding through the internet right now. So apparently DJ Akademiks' ex-girlfriend that he's been seeing for about a year or so have flooded the internet to call him out and expose him for a number of things. Let's see if we can cover this. So she's calling him out for allegedly having herpes.
Oh, no.
And for allegedly beating her so bad that she lost the baby that she was supposed to be carrying of his. I mean, she is not holding anything back, so I don't know what he's done to this girl, but let's get back to your boy, Sharp.
Okay, so there goes the picture of the baby. There goes, she's down here, all bloodied and bruised up. I totally believe that because he has that aggressive bitch energy in him. So he probably only fighting females. There's just some niggas who's just only fighting females. That's the doxycycline, 100 milligrams. His name on a bottle. Hard to dispute this. I mean, yeah, hard to kind of dispute this type of shit. You nasty, DJ Akademiks. You out here calling this woman all types of hoes and stuff, and you the hoe ass nigga out here who can't wrap it the fuck up, old burning ass nut nigga.
The streets is talking, and you ain't nowhere to be found. You done erased Discords and your YouTube looking all funny. Nigga, what's going on with you? Oh my God, bruh. Look, I'ma say this for you. Akademiks, listen, homie. If the media shit don't work out for you, because it seems like the chat niggas are taking an L right now. If this shit don't work out for you, hey man, I'll link you up with one of them OnlyFans bitches or something, man, that I know, man. She'll love to finger pop your asshole one time, nigga. You know, she'll give you a little small fee. Make sure you get paid. Oh my God. Well, it seems like, I'll explain. It seems like, that's why I told this nigga stop pitching woo on the job. Stop fucking with these little raggedy heifers. Nigga, what's wrong with you? But no, niggas don't want to listen to me now, do you? What do I know? I'm just a has-been pimp from round the way. Well, guess what, nigga? I ain't walking around here with no motherfucking herpes up on my dick, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? Boy, you got herpes all over your damn stomach. Look like a whole brand new crater just dropped. Fuck wrong with niggas? Told you stop fucking with that bitch, man. What's wrong with you, nigga? You niggas don't be wanting to listen to me. Fuck wrong with this nigga, man? Nasty ass nigga. You chat niggas just took a L. Always want to talk shit. You put your hands all on the bitch. Bro, don't ever talk about whatever, nigga, anything I ever did with a bitch. I don't give a fuck if I scratched her across the arm, nigga, with a fingernail. Don't talk to me, nigga. Don't say shit. And you know, I wouldn't even expose you for having the herpes. Because if you would have paid me my money, we would have been cool, bro. But now it's on. You're playing games. Ugh, nigga. Knew your fat ass was on some nasty shit. You over there in a toxic relationship with the bitch. You beating her up. She beating you up. Y'all don't know what the fuck going on. Over there fucking with that bitch Herbisha. What's wrong with you, boy? I told you stop pitching woo, nigga. You keep wanting to fuck with these little scallywags on the low instead of getting you a boss bitch. Act don't ever have my name in your mouth, nigga. You nasty as fuck. And how the bitch even get your YouTube to change your fucking front picture, homie? Like, what the fuck? She changed your banner of you and the bitch that gave you the shit. Man, hey, you chat niggas better never talk to me about your leader ever again. Y'all niggas better stay in fairyland world around this bitch, man. Don't come talking to me about that nigga no more. Straight the fuck up. Cause I'm gonna start to believe you got herpes with him, nigga. So I ain't fucking with him. Yeah, man. You didn't virtually catch herpes. I get it. Motherfuckers do shit online. You didn't virtually catch it, nigga. You really got it, buddy. You really got it. Now you're gonna have to let every bitch know that you fuck with that. If you ever can fuck with another bitch, that's what you got. What happens when she wanna suck on your little wee-wee? You dig? She can't even, you got it. Oh, baby, come on, back up. What you gonna do? Let her sit there and suck your little bumpy ass penis? What's wrong with you niggas, man? Step your motherfucking game up around here, nigga. Sharp said it first. And if you got a problem, nigga, you can come holler at me with your herpes having ass, nigga. Over there getting beat up by the bitch. You beating the bitch up. What's wrong with you, man? I got all the footage, man. All the photos, man. I got it all on you, Jack. I got it all on you, nigga. Don't ever talk about me a day in your motherfucking life. Nigga, fuck wrong with your nasty ass. Buster. You look like you stank, nigga. I ain't even gonna, look, it ain't even about that, bruh. Just keep my motherfucking name out your mouth when you running around here, nigga, about to give bitches the herps. Got the bitch having a thumb up your asshole, nigga. What's wrong with you? What is, this nigga got a thumb up his booty hole. That's the type of shit you like, Jack? Man, don't ever put no bass in your voice when you talk to me, nigga. Ever in your life. I knew you was suspect, nigga. I knew everything I thought about you was right, nigga. Straight up. Boy, don't come fucking with me in my camp, nigga. Cause I got more for where that come from, nigga. It's just the beginning. Damn, boy. You done fucked up. I'm talking about bitch got her whole thumb. Y'all both got crater booties and shit. Like, come on, church. That shit shouldn't get leaked, nigga. At least do it with a bad bitch and a clean one at that. Told you stop running your ass down to West Hollywood, boy. You be always flying them bitches up from West Hollywood, don't you? Want to get drunk and let them play with your butt. Fuck we got going on around this motherfucker? Huh? I guess real niggas is out, huh? Y'all let this virtual shit go down. But hey, that's y'all leader. Have him. That's y'all motherfucking leader, man. The nigga that likes to get his booty hole played with. Don't ever talk, man. Don't ever bring that nigga up to me talking about anything. I know he loves it. He love that shit. No, fuck that nigga. Straight up. Ain't no code red. Code red for him. You got your little buttocks played with. Yeah, I know, huh? Yeah, go back to your leader, nigga. Go over there and go catch some herpes with him, nigga. It's all right. You can't even say nothing to me about him, bro. You get no play. Nigga like his finger hole, like his motherfucking booty hole finger pop, nigga. How you fuck with that, nigga? You cool with that shit. Man, I'm out of here, homie. Straight up. Act if you watching this shit, nigga. Shame on your nasty ass, nigga. Step your motherfucking game up. I told you. I'll show you how to go get you a real one, boy. But you want to keep playing and trying to boo the real niggas. Well, go ahead now. Look at your dumb ass, nigga. Got you something that you can't get rid of, boy. See, the numbers can still step up over here, but them her boys, boy, you can't get rid of those. Gots to go. You dig?
nigga is funny. He told his ass. Oh, no, herpes having ass nigga. Like, these niggas are the worst. You walking around with a burning nut and you have the nerve to have confidence to be speaking on people. You're nut. Like, any woman that's seen you can't even get with a boss bitch now, because now all of a sudden everybody know that if she fucking with you, she got that shit too. Like, nigga, you got to sign me over. You have to sign me over half of everything for me to be seen with you at this point. Like, nigga, you not even a come up. If coming up for money and getting herpes is a no, sorry, no, 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 no. The answer is just no. There's not enough money in the world to make me fuck with a nigga like Akademiks. Like, and there's just not enough money. I don't love you. No, it's hard once you know some shit about somebody, like from the beginning, or you gotta walk into a situation. No. Absolutely, positively not. And especially the world knowing. It be that world be knowing. The world knows, right? Right? I'm gonna say it. I don't care if people get mad. I feel that same way about Usher. Right? We know what we know about Usher too. All set. I know he's trying to rebrand, and y'all doing these stage shit at his concerts and all that other dumb shit. It's a no. We don't look at you like that no more. Who else who done, cause y'all talk about women the way y'all do. It's a no. Who else we don't look at like that anymore? Like, they are 10. You know how, like, they have that sex appeal, like you want them, like, you know what I mean? Like that man that everybody want. Usher's no longer that nigga. Who else is no longer that nigga? Drake is no longer that nigga, even though he don't have herpes or nothing like that. But I mean, after you see his baby mother and some of the bitches he fuck with, yeah, the bitches that you fuck with, your past can most definitely take some points off of you. I will talk about a nigga like they talk about females. Yes, your past bitches is your resume. Nope, you are no longer wanted like that. Not desirable. Same way y'all feel about Kim Kardashian not being as desirable anymore. I be feeling that same way about you niggas. Kanye is not desirable. He's just not desirable. Yeah. For the same reasons Kim is not desirable. just some people, there's just not enough money in the world. All right. Was there anything else I wanted to say about the situation before I had to let y'all go? I think that's it, but I think more or less that I wanted to say, but like, in terms of like what I want to say about Mysonne and what he said in terms of like working with niggas like him, I really do think when he gets drunk and his feelings is about the fact that he knows that he's relegated to being a YouTube star. And just like, past YouTube stars that I know of, like a Tommy Sotomayor and other individuals, that shit do burn out. Right? That shit do burn out. And your opportunity to go mainstream, I do think he fucked it up. I truly do think he fucked that up. I don't think he's getting as many calls and stuff like that anymore. He's a liability because of his drinking, right? And once you become like a liability in that way, that it's hard for you to get out of this sector, to get off of YouTube. I feel the same way about Tasha K, that she's a liability, right? Once you show the world that you're willing to lie and go to these extents and all your business be out in these court documents, you're a liability for like some of these companies to take on, right? So you do have to watch how you make your money. You do have to watch how you come up, right? Because it really does matter. And I know sometimes I even sometimes be like, girl, pull back. Don't go there. Don't go there. Strategically, I feel like there's some places I don't go, right? There's some places I'm not going to cross. I want to work with certain people, so I just some places I'm just not going to go. So I don't chase every headline. There's not everything I'm showing up to talk about, because for me, I'm not CNN, I'm not MSNBC, I'm not Fox News. I'm not trying to break the news, right? I'm trying to show off a talent, right? So for me, it's like, I stay away from certain things, right? For those particular reasons, because I don't want to be on everybody's bad side, right? But a chlamydia red and Sukiyana, I spread these legs for crab legs. I don't mind being on their bad side. Good fuck. Them? No, not at all. Herpedemics? I don't care about that. Don't care about that at all. Like, because I feel like Mysonne does. Like, there's just some people that I just would never want to work with, would never even care to even be in the same room. If I found myself in the same room with them, I'm in the wrong fucking room. That's how I feel. All right, y'all. Y'all know how we do here. We keep it bougie SF. We keep it posh SF. We keep it black SF. We keep being blessed SF. Kiss, 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 kiss. And don't you forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am out. Bye.